the training process always gave you feedback to show you what you did. Sometimes if Fern Gavin got involved, he would actually put down quantifiable attributes. In other words, measurable attributes. Especially for me, because I was new. And I was always asking for a standard. So he would take a target and he would put down 100 things that he could think of that should be present in the principal element of the gestalt of that target. And so you do your session, all your verbal sensory data, all your visual sensory data, and then he would hand you your feedback and go, okay, now, it was always a Xerox copy of a photograph. That was your feedback.
Like a mimeograph, one of those mimeograph machines in blue.
Sometimes it was a copy of a copy of a copy of a copy. The old Xerox machines, right, as they called them all, not copy Xerox. And they would be so dark, you'd be like, what the heck?
Yeah.
And then, so you would just like take the quantifiable attributes, you'd see what it said it was, Dome of the Rock. So you'd go over to, you go to the library and look in the encyclopedia for pictures of what was there. Nowadays, when we do training, it's in a class. There's elaborate video feedback that's provided. And then again, there's elaborate written feedback with links to places to go look at it even further. And then there are always anywhere from 150 to 200 quantifiable attributes. The reason the quantifiable attributes are there is because if the viewer can look at their session and go, I saw that, I got that color, I got this, I got that taste, I got that smell, I sketched that kind of a dimension, I sketched that kind of a thing. They can establish a kind of a statistical validity of their session, right? They can look at that and say, these are things that should have been present there, and these are the things that I saw or sensed, rather, is more proper term. These are things I perceived, that I decoded, that I objectified. And if they do that, they can very quickly say, well, I'm a 23%, accurate this time. Or I've had students, be up in the 80 percentiles, and everywhere in between. And people improve, they move up on one, down on the other. And the question is why? Well, there's a lot of reasons. One can be the performance cycle. The other can be you find that based on every human being being different in many different ways, that there are some targets that just the emotional makeup of a person does not allow them to detect, decode, and objectify efficiently. There's something about it that there's an ability within each of us to kind of shut that down or filter it out based on experience. What is part of your experience Rolodex?
What sort of things would filter? Are they upsetting things? Are they things that you're just bored by? Or is it any number of?
It can be any of those things, but typically what shows up is some sort of an emotional filter towards something. And every target are carefully selected to be, these are targets that are picked so that you're not, and these are not the kinds of targets I was asked to look at, like Auschwitz or something like that. We're not trying to do that. We never would. These are targets like Taj Mahal. It's a mausoleum, but it's built around a love story, which may or may not be true. Who cares? The object is, it's a beautiful place with amazing dimensional architecture and amazing color and smells and sounds, and right, the big main gate, the Taj Mahal, the mausoleum itself, the sarcophagi, they're down below. It's an amazing place. The ornate, intricate stuff, and viewers sketch that stuff. Some of them get back and draw the minarets. Some of them get the giant, onion dome in the center. Others get the gate. These are all, it's the gestalt is the entire compound. The principal element of the gestalt, which is theoretically right where they start to open their perception, is of course the mausoleum itself. And some get all of that. Some of them wander off in their mind, to start detecting and decoding reflecting pools and fountains and, trees and that kind of stuff.
If you enjoyed this video, please hit the like, subscribe, and notification buttons. Additionally, if you have any feedback, please put something in the comments below. And lastly, if you want to watch the full episode of this clip, you can find it above. Thanks again for watching.